It's time for Valley View Blazer football on the Blazer News Network and FM News Talk 1021. Presented by NEA Baptist, the United States Navy, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank.
Let's go! Let's go!
Now, let's go to the NEA Baptist broadcast booth and join Randy Myers for the First National Bank pregame show.
Urgent Care Plus, now open at 3001 Apache Drive in Jonesboro. Open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for your convenience. Urgent Care Plus provides everything you need in a standard urgent care, plus a little more. Illness and injuries like deep lacerations, minor fractures, strains, sprains, and new onset low back pain is easily handled by our staff of ER-trained providers. No appointment necessary. NEA Baptist Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. Now with 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Are you prepared to be transformed into a better version of yourself, shaped into a force that others can't imagine? We are part of something bigger, a force that never quits. You can transform your life. Check us out at Navy.com. America's Navy, forged by the sea.
Attention athletes and coaches, if you or your players have suffered a concussion or other sports-related injury, hyperbaric oxygen treatments have shown to improve incredible results for athletes in all sports. Arkansas Progressive Medicine now offers the hyperbaric oxygen treatment at their office in Jonesboro. Call Arkansas Progressive Medicine to find out more about this groundbreaking treatment. 520-6007. Arkansas Progressive Medicine on Matthews on the Medical Mile, 520-6007.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the wall. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000-square-foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
Get a great deal on making the most of every property with Kubota commercial landscape equipment. From mowers to track loaders to utility vehicles, First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn has a lineup built to uphold your reputation. Right now, bring home the Kubota Z700 mower for 0 down and 0% APR for up to 48 months. Stop by First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn to see what equipment is right for you. Now through September 30th, First Choice Farm and Lawn, 9586 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn. Visit us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
If you work in Mississippi County, you could get up to $50,000 towards a new home thanks to the Work Here, Live Here program. Call Real Estate Nate of Halsey Thrasher Harpole Real Estate Group, 870-261-3927. And Dana Austin of Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation can help you finance. Call 870-762-0930. Fairway NMLS number 2289. Dana Austin NMLS number 144846.
This week's pregame interview,
this is not an offer to enter into an agreement. Not all customers will qualify. Subject to underwriting approval, other terms and conditions.
How do you stay focused for big games like this one?
Normally I just go through my daily game routine, just listen to some music and rest, and normally that's all I need to get ready for a game.
After Harding Academy has gotten the best of us the past 2 years, how excited are you? For this week's pregame interview, we are joined by senior quarterback Drew Garman. How are you doing today, Drew?
Doing good. Thank you for having me.
Yep. How do you stay focused for big games like this one?
Normally I just go through my daily game routine, just listen to some music and rest, and normally that's all I need to get ready for a game.
After Harding Academy has gotten the best of us the past 2 years, how excited are you to get an opportunity to beat them in conference play?
I'm very excited. I mean, senior year, last year to play them. And they've got the best of us the past 2 years, and I'm ready to get our victory, our W. And this is a big game. This could decide who ends up being conference champs.
How are your relationships with your offensive line and your receivers?
I love the offensive line. I have a good relationship with all of them, especially left tackle Daniel Cole. He's one of my best friends, and we have a good chemistry with the whole line and the receivers going out. Used to in the summer, working every day, getting our chemistry down with them. It's just our offense is all connected with one, and we have a good chemistry.
Would you rather throw a long touchdown pass or have a long touchdown run?
I've been asked this a lot. I'd rather have a long touchdown run. I mean, it's just as different running 60, going down the sideline. You can just hear the crowd going crazy after breaking a big run. I mean, when you're at quarterback and you throw it, it's not as crazy, but I think running's a lot. I like that more.
What are some goals you've set for yourself for your senior season?
I mean, I just definitely want to be all-state, and I want to do something in Valley View, make a big run and state playoffs, and just do something in Valley View.
Thank you, Drew. After this, Randy Myers will sit down with head football coach of Valley View, Sean Cockrell, to talk about tonight's game with Harding here on the EAB Sports Network.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey, y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
Childhood diabetes, obesity, and thyroid conditions have something in common. The nationally ranked Pediatric Diabetes and Endocrinology team at Arkansas Children's excels at treating them all. In children's developing bodies, hormones affect everything from growth spurts to blood sugar. These physical conditions can impact mental health and self-esteem, which is why the care provided by Arkansas Children's treats the whole child. Learn more at archildrens.org/NEA.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carry-out or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Glen St. ads, and I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glen St. and God bless our troops.
As the Blazers get set to do battle on the road with Harding Academy tonight in 5A East Conference play. I'm Randy Myers sitting down with Coach Sean Cockrell. Coach, first of all, let's rewind to last week. I thought maybe, all things considered, your most impressive performance of the season to date. A 49-0 shutout of a previously unbeaten and good Paragould team.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. I thought, we obviously prepared for 2 weeks, and they did too. And so going out, it just everything seemed to click. Everything was easy to us. They had some runs here and there on our defense where somebody would get out, but for the most part contained them, obviously shut them out. And then offensively was just as smooth as we've been. And obviously Drew looked good again, but I think we only threw one ball in the first half, maybe two. With the weather and stuff, we were going to run the ball, and I thought everybody did a great job, had a great game plan, and it was a really dominant effort, and excited about the way our kids played.
And not only were you, as you kind of referenced, not only were you battling a good opponent, but you also were battling very adverse weather, as both teams were. But I mean, it was just not necessarily a good night to be playing football. But I thought, all things considered, your guys made the best of the situation.
Yeah, you go back and you look at the stats. We're not going to break any stat records,
right?
But we had great field position. The wind was hurting them in the first quarter, then it hurt us in the second quarter, but it didn't really seem to matter. We just kept playing hard, and but our guys played well, and it was one of those where you wanted to get it. It was really good the fashion that we did it.
Were you surprised to be up 35-0 at halftime?
I was. I knew we were the better team.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just with the confidence they were playing with and that kind of stuff, you kind of worried about where we were, and but our kids just seem to keep stepping up and not taking anybody for granted and just playing as well as we can. So I was a little surprised, but once we started playing, I was like, this could get where we want it pretty quick.
From my perspective anyway, I thought, as far as the Valley View point of view, I thought maybe the shining moment in the game was Anthony Felice scoring a 28-yard touchdown on his first touch of the season. I mean, obviously Anthony had missed the first 3 games due to a preseason injury, and you get him back, and the first time he touches the ball, he goes 28 yards to pay dirt.
Yeah, it was pretty exciting. The very first play he was in, we threw it, or Drew ran it, I can't remember, and then the very next play, he took off, and everybody was so excited for him, and we are too, and glad he's back, and excited to see what he can do tonight.
That was kind of the really cool part about that, was just seeing that, even though that pretty much by that point the game had just about been decided, but that was just a moment of jubilation, I think, for everybody there that was wearing blue and gold anyway, is just to see how happy they were for him.
Yeah, that was the part that I loved the most, is you didn't really realize it during the game. Obviously you realized Anthony scored, but then you go back and watch the film, and everybody on the field is down there congratulating and excited for him, and I told the guys that's what makes good teams, is guys that are not selfish and want others to do well, and hopefully we're getting to that point.
Another cool moment came after the game, and we discussed this a little bit yesterday when we had you on the air with us yesterday morning. But after the game, Daniel Cole comes over to the Valley View bleachers, and there weren't a lot of people there because the weather sucked, but you did have a pretty good following there, and I thought it was really neat to see Daniel come over and personally thank people for showing up to support the team.
Yeah, we talked about it a little bit right there after the game, about how this was a horrible conditions, and we still had people there supporting us. So yeah, it's our kids they're great kids, and they are appreciative of people following us and cheering for us and those kind of things. So really excited about at least the people that did come, that we were going to try to give them a show.
Got a much tougher opponent tonight. This will be the biggest challenge of the season to date with a Harding Academy team that's won, I think, 4 state championships in the last 5 years in various classifications. Now they've moved up to see how they do in 5A, and we get them in the 5A East in our conference. So this will be the 4th year you've played them. You won the first one, lost the last 2. This time it's a conference game for the first time, so the stakes are higher.
Yeah, they are, and for both teams. And so, we're going to go out. We've prepared. We've had a great week of practice. We're going to go out and do what we can do, and I think it's going to be a great game to watch. I wish I was a fan and not coaching in it, because I really do think that it's going to be a great, fun game to watch. There's going to be scoring. We know as a defense that these shutouts that we've been having and only scored one time on our first, defense is not going to happen. We know that, but going in, we've got to compete. This is, like you said, the best team we played all year, and we're going to find out how good we are.
One of the things I wanted to ask you about, obviously you guys are winning. You've turbo clocked basically everybody that you've played so far. That most likely will not be the case tonight. And your starters have pretty much only played a half of football through these first 4 games. Tonight, they're more than likely going to have to go a full 4 quarters. Does that concern you at all?
No, not really. I feel like, we practice really hard, and we go against each other the entire time. We know we're going to play more people than we normally do. We've talked about that. We've got 2 and 3 guys at each position, especially defensively, that we're going to have to play. We're going to rotate guys. They do go fast, so it's hard to sub, but we've got some ideas of how we can get guys in. And so we know we're going to play more people, but I'm not worried about our conditioning at all. I feel like our guys have done a great job, and it was really warm this week in practice, and we practiced really hard and went full 2 hours both days, Tuesday and Wednesday, so I feel good about it.
Scouting report on Harding, obviously I think it starts with their quarterback, Owen Miller. He's a UCA commit, just puts up gaudy numbers on a weekly basis, but he's not the only weapon they have. I thought the unsung hero of their team last year in the game with us was their running back, Isaac Baker, and he's effective not only, as a kid who can carry the ball, but he's also very effective coming out of the backfield as a receiver.
Yeah, from what we've seen on film, he's probably their best receiver. He catches everything. People lose him because obviously he's coming out of the backfield, but they'll put him out at receiver as well. Can kind of do everything for him, and so it does start with Miller. And they're really big up front and experienced. That's the thing. I think they have 3-year starters, way bigger than we are. But that's kind of the case every week. And so it's going to be tough to get pressure on him, and then also to be able to cover 4 and 5 guys, that can all run. They've got 2 6'3" receivers that are really good, and so it's going to be tough for us defensively.
Coach, thank you for the visit. Good luck tonight against the Wildcats.
Appreciate it, Randy.
I'm Randy Myers, along with Coach Sean Cockrell. We'll step aside for a timeout. Our pregame coverage. First National Bank pregame coverage of Blazer football continues after this on the EAB Sports Network.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're not just a bank, we're a part of your community. That's why we're dedicated to being the neighbors who are in your corner right here in Arkansas. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for your future, or managing your everyday finances, Farmers and Merchants Bank has the friendly local knowledge and personalized services to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, supporting the community we all call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Yay! Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered.
Jones will start at 1 wide receiver spot. The 6'1", 152-pound senior has 16 catches for 292 yards and 4 touchdowns. Laird Cullen is the other outside receiver. He's a 6'2", 164-pound senior, wears jersey number 5. The slot receivers are Trip Dale, a 5'8", 160-pound senior, and Noah Ragsdale, a 5'10", 155-pound junior. Owen Miller is the senior quarterback who will direct the Harding Academy offense. He wears number 6. He's a 6'1", 175-pound senior, committed to UCA. His starting running back is senior Isaac Baker. He's 5'10", 190 pounds, wears jersey number 20. The other running back is Chris Bubas, a 5'9", 180-pound senior who wears number 2. Starting receivers are Andy McGalliard, a 6'4", 175-pound senior. He wears number 88. The other receiver is Joseph Miles. He wears number 83. Miles is a 6'2", 170-pound sophomore. Just about set to get this one kicked and underway. Valley View will get the ball to start the game as Harding Academy has it teed up at the 40-yard line. Valley View in their all-white uniforms with blue numbers, white helmets. Harding in red jerseys, white pants, and white helmets. Here's the opening kick. It'll be gathered in at the 6-yard line. The return is on across the 20 and tripped up at about the 32-yard line. That was Parker King on the return for Valley View. So the Blazers will have decent field position for their first possession, starting at their own 32, working off the left hash.
Ball spotted at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10, Valley View.
Drew Gartman will lead his offense onto the field with trip receivers set to the near side, one down off to the right. Belize is the running back on Gartman's right hip. Gartman rolling near side on a little bootleg action, finds some room to jump through and has a first down up near midfield, close to the 50-yard line. A nice run by Drew Gartman to start the game for Valley View as he moves the chains.
Tackle made by Keenan Harris. That carried good.
Ball will be spotted at the 46-yard line. Second play of the game coming up for the Valley View offense. Trip set receivers to the right, one receiver to the left. Gartman takes the snap, rolls left, finds a hole to dart through. This time gets tripped up at the 50-yard line. So he picked up about 4. It'll bring up 2nd and 6 for Valley View.
Second down.
Linebacker Trenton Hall making that stop for Harding. Ball is right at midfield on the 50-yard line, snapping from the left hash. 4 receivers clustered to the right. Now they will all motion left and leaving an empty backfield for Drew Gartman. He's going to flip it to the near side on a reverse to King, and King gets caught after a short game. Harding Academy did a nice job of reading that and shooting the gap and shutting it down for a short gain. It'll bring up 3rd and 3 for Valley View at about the Wildcat 47-yard line. Three receivers to the left, one to the right for Gartman. Gartman looks to the sideline. Belize is his running back, possibly changing the play. And Gartman rolling left, being pursued from the backside. Now he's going to tuck and run. He has the first down as he's tripped up just inside the 40-yard line.
Drew Gartman on the carry. Tackle made by
So Gartman able to pick up the second first down of this drive for the Blazer offense. It'll be right at the 40. It remains on the left hash. 10:09 to play in the first period. No scores as of yet. This is the first drive of the game for either team. Valley View with 2 receivers left and right. Gartman gives that to Feliz. Feliz tries the left side, gets about 1 yard.
Anthony Feliz on the carry for the Blazers. Tackle made
So it'll bring up a 2nd and 9 for Valley View from the Harding Academy 39. .9:34 to play here in the first quarter. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left for the Blazers. Gartman working out of the gun with Feliz on his right hip. Drops straight back, looks, steps to the left, fires downfield, and that ball is overthrown, and there's a flag for the pass interference. That was pretty obvious. And Valley View trying to get the ball to Laird Cullen as the intended receiver. He was certainly impeded with as he crossed into the end zone right in front of that pylon. The defensive back grabbed him, and the official right on top of it to drop the flag. Valley View will get 15 yards here.
On Harding Academy. Result of the penalty, first down.
So the step off underway, and we'll move the ball forward to the Harding Academy 24-yard line. It's a first down from there for the Blazers. 1 receiver split to the left, 4 clustered closer to the line of scrimmage on the right side. Now Feliz will motion left, and we have whistles and flags, and the Blazers are probably going to get hit with a motion penalty. So back-to-back penalties, the first one on Harding Academy, this one on Valley View. The Blazers will lose 5 yards and move back to the 29-yard line. Clock paused at 9:13 in the first quarter. Parker King and Andrew Jones are split to the right, 2 receivers off to the left. Gartman takes the snap out of the gun, fires right side, trying to get it to Parker King, but that was beyond his reach. And it'll bring up
Intended for Parker King.
2nd and 14, or 15 rather, for Valley View. Again, the ball is at the 29-yard line. This will be the 7th play of the drive coming up unofficially. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And that off to Feliz. Feliz finds a little hole to dart through and advances it across the 25 up to about the 23 possibly. Let's see where they spot the ball.
Tackle made by Zane Green. 3rd down.
It will be at the 23, and that means it's 3rd and 9 for Valley View from the Harding Academy 23-yard line with the ball on the left hash. 8:44 remaining in the opening period of football. 3 receivers to the right for the Blazers, 1 to the left. And Gartman back to throw, has plenty of time. Now he rolls right, and now he's going to run with it. He's across the 15 at the 10. He's at the 5, and he dances into the end zone. The Blazers are on the board at the 8:22 mark of the first period.
Touchdown, Valley View.
A 23-yard run by Drew Gartman, who pretty much went untouched into the end zone. Awaiting the extra point kick now for Brody Dix out of the hold of junior quarterback Madden Tatum. Kick is in the air, and it is good. So with 8:22 to play in the first period, the Blazers, with a long touchdown drive, are on the board. They lead it 7-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Back here at First Security Stadium in Searcy, Harding Academy returning the Valley View kickoff up to about the 25-yard line. There's a flag down at the end of the play. Valley View on its first drive going 68 yards in 7 plays, capped off by the 23-yard touchdown run by quarterback Drew Gartman. Waiting to find out what this flag is about. And it's a hold against the Wildcats. So the step off will move Harding Academy back 10 yards.
10-yard penalty.
And that'll move them back to about the 13-yard line.
Ball placed on the 12-yard.
So quarterback Owen Miller sends 3 receivers to the right. Indy McGalliard is split wide to the left on the near side for us. They're going to hand that off. And the Blazers blow it up in the backfield. They came with the blitz.
Isaac Baker on the carry.
And Rylan McNamee was all over that play. It's a loss of 3, about 3.5 for Harding Academy. Noah Wendell also went out stop for Valley View. Ball is spotted at the 9-yard line. So it was about a 4-yard loss. 3 receivers to the right. Hand that off to Baker. It's a double handoff. They get it back on a flea flicker to Miller. Miller's in trouble. He'll back into the end zone, now throws it away. And the Blazer defense coming hard after Owen Miller, and he had to get rid of the ball. Otherwise, he was going to take a safety. So it brings up a 2nd and 14 for Harding. Excuse me, a 3rd and 14 for Harding from their own 9-yard line. 7:35 to play in the opening period. Valley View leading 7-0. The Wildcats will send 2 receivers wide left and right for this play. Miller out of the gun. Baker is on his left hip. He's back to throw. Being chased into the end zone. He's under heavy pursuit, being pursued from the backside. Now he gets away, and this is where he can be dangerous. He is knocked out of bounds at about the 20-yard line.
Owen Miller on the carry for the Wildcats.
And I believe he's still a little bit shy of the first down marker. Harding Academy will have to punt.
4th down.
So it's 4th and 3 for Harding Academy. Right now, Valley View's got nobody back for the return. The Harding punter will be standing at about his own 6-yard line. And I believe that's Miller, who is also handling their punting duties. Steps up to about the 7. Gets the snap and kicks it away. That'll take a Harding bounce and roll, and the Wildcats will down it at about the 41-yard line. So the Blazers, with a good start on both ends of the ball, Harding has to go 3 and out, and Valley View will get it back starting this possession from their own 41. The Blazers leading 7-0.
Valley View begins their possession, 1st and 10.
$7:16 to play in the opening period. Four receivers clustered to the right, 1 off to the left. Gartman out of the gun. Felice motions into the backfield. Gartman on the naked bootleg, rolling right. Looking downfield, catch made and then dropped by Parker King. He couldn't hang on to the ball in traffic, and it'll bring up 2nd down for Valley View.
Incomplete. Intended for Parker King. Brett Watson on the coverage for the Wildcats. 2nd down.
7:09 remaining in the first period. One receiver to the right, 3 clustered to the left. Although they're spread out a little more this time. This is going to be a late pitch out to Felice. Felice gets the sideline and gets bumped out of bounds at about the 48-yard line.
Anthony Felice on the
and
carry.
it'll set up a 3rd and about 5 for Valley View. Actually, it's going to be closer to about 3rd and 3 after the spot. Third and 3 from the 48. Blazers will snap it off the left hash, and Harding's nose guard jumps early and finds himself in the neutral zone. That should give Valley View a first down off the 5-yard penalty step off.
Prior to the snap, offsides against Harding. 5-yard penalty. Result of the penalty, first
So that moves it across the 50 into Wildcat territory. Put the ball down at the Harding 48 now. First down for Valley View. Gartman rolling near side, finds a little seam to dart through and advances it about 5 yards down to the 43-yard
Drew
line.
Gartman on the carry for the Blazers. Tackle made by Jack Roberts. 2nd down.
Brings up a 2nd and about 6 for Valley View. 6:40 to play here in the first period. Blazers up 7-0. They went 68 yards and 7 plays on their first possession. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right for the View. Gartman is empty in the backfield. He's going to keep it. Finds a little room to dart through, and it should have the first down as he gets it up to about the 35-yard line on the hard second effort running. Move the chains once again for the View.
Tackle made by Cam Pryor and Rhett Watson.
Going to spot it at the 34.
Blazer first down.
And the ball remains on the left hash. Blazers on the move once again. One receiver to the right, 4 clustered to the left. Again, Gartman is alone in the backfield. Gartman looking to throw, sets up, fires. He's got Jones wide open. Catch made. 2 touchdowns are on the board for the Blazers.
Gartman's pass complete to Andrew Jones. Result of the play's touchdown.
Tyson, was there a flag? Yeah, there is a flag. Okay, so this one may be coming back. I think it's going to be an ineligible receiver downfield.
Against Valley View.
So that takes the score off the board for Valley View, unfortunately.
5-yard penalty. Replay first down.
It'll be a 5-yard step off. And we'll move the ball back to the Harding 39-yard line with 5:47 left in the first period. Two receivers to the left and right. Belize is in the backfield on Gartman's left hip, working out of the shotgun. Gartman wants to throw. He pump fakes. Now he finds a little room. Darts forward, still on his feet. He's got the first down at the 20-yard line. At the 10, the 5, touchdown, Valley View. Drew Gartman runs it in once again for another Blazer score.
Valley View. Drew Gartman.
A 39-yard touchdown run by Drew Bob Gartman. This one coming with 5:38 to play in the opening period. Brody Dix on for the extra point kick for Valley View.
Brody Dix on to attempt an extra point.
Again, Madden Tatum will provide the hold. Talon Comwell responsible for the deep snap. Here's the snap, the place, the hold is in the air, and it's right down the middle. We'll take a break with 5:38 to play in the first period. Valley View takes an early 14-0 lead here in Searcy. We're back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
5 minutes, 38 seconds remaining here in the first period in Searcy. So far, it's been all Valley View in this much anticipated showdown. Valley View leading at 14-0. The Blazers have had the ball twice. They've scored twice. This last drive covering 59 yards in 5 plays unofficially, capped off by a 38-yard run by senior quarterback Drew Gartman. It is 14-0. So Brody Dix set to kick it off for Valley View with the ball teed up on the left hash at the 40-yard line. Harding's return men are back at the 15 and 18-yard line on each respective hash. This ball will go out of bounds, so we'll see which option Harding will take here on the penalty.
Valley View's kick out of bounds. Ball comes out to the 35-yard line.
Got to figure they'll probably take it at the 35-yard line, and they will. So the ball will be between the hashes, or on the right hash rather, at the 35-yard line for Harding Academy. Their second possession. They went 3 and out on their first drive. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the right. The running back Baker will motion out left, and they'll throw it to him on the screen pass out in the flats. Baker fights forward and picks up about 3 or maybe 4 yards. He's tackled at about the 39-yard line. Pickup of 3. It'll bring up 2nd and 6 for Harding Academy. They've got 2 receivers to the left and right. in single file formation on each side. Give it off to Baker, and Baker slips the first tackle, fights forward, and works his way up to about the 44-yard line for the Wildcats. Good patient running there by Baker, and he's got him facing a short yardage situation now on 3rd and a little less than 2 from the 44-yard line. 2 receivers right, 1 to the near side. That's a give to Baker. He has the first down and sidesteps the tackler and advances it into Valley View territory. It'll be a first down for Harding Academy at the Valley View 47.
That carry good for a Harding Wildcat.
Bubas will check into the backfield now for the Wildcats as Baker will take a breather. They've got 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. The give to Bubas. Bubas fights across the 45 and dives forward to about the 43.
Christian Bubas on the carry for the Wildcats.
Brings up a 2nd and 6 for the Wildcats.
Second down.
Again, the ball at the Blazer 43. Just inside 4 minutes to play first period. Valley View leading 14-0. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Miller rolling right on bootleg. Now he's going to tuck and run. He's got the first down as he's run out of bounds at the 30-yard line. That'll move the chains for Harding Academy.
Owen Miller on the carry for the Wildcats. Forced out of bounds by Ryder Wooten.
Ryder Wooten forced him out of bounds. It'll be a first down for Harding off the right hash at the Valley View 30-yard line. 3:44 to play first period. Give that off to Baker. Baker fights forward for 3 or 4.
Isaac Baker on
Picks
the
up
carry
2 after the spot. It sets up 2nd and 8 for Harding from the Blazer 28-yard line. The ball remains on the right hash. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Backfield is empty for Miller. He's rolling near side on bootleg. Here comes pressure. He's being priced way back, and he gets rid of the football. That's going to go incomplete. Looking for a possible intentional grounding flag there, but I don't see one yet.
Miller's pass incomplete.
They were coming hard after Owen Miller. Did they get a flag? So apparently there is a flag down.
Flag on the play.
And I would imagine this will be intentional grounding. We'll see. Didn't see anybody near where he threw the ball.
Intentional grounding.
And that is indeed the penalty.
Against the Wildcats. Loss of downs.
So it's a loss of down and a step off. And it will move the Wildcats back to their side of the 50. All the way back to the 41-yard line. They need to get to the Valley View 20 to move the chains. On 3rd and a bunch for the Wildcats. 2 receivers left and right. Miller looking to the Wildcat sideline for instruction. Baker lines up on his left hip. Miller is back to throw. Here comes pressure from Noah Wendell. Gets rid of it to Baker. Baker with some room across the middle, and he hook slides down to about the 46-yard line.
Miller's pass complete to Isaac Baker. 4th down.
So it's 4th and long for Harding. Looks like they're going to run the punting team back out onto the field as Miller drops back into punt formation, standing at about his own 41-yard line. They need to get to the 20
Back to punt for the
to move the
Wildcats,
chains.
number 6, Owen Miller.
Ball is currently at the 46, so it's 4th and 26. Still nobody back to return for Valley View. Miller gets the kick away. It's a high kick way up in the lights. Finally lands and will roll to the sideline and be downed at the 20-yard line. So Valley View will get it back, starting this time from the Blazer 20-yard line. So far, the Blazer offense is 2 for 2 tonight, with 2:17 remaining in the first period. Leading it 14-0.
Ball placed at the 20-yard line First and 10, Valley View.
Harding is 0 for 2 on its first two possessions. They had a little something going there until they got hit with that intentional grounding. Blazers with one receiver wide left and right. Gartman hands that to Feliz. Feliz looking for some room to run with, but not much there. Harding Academy closed the gap. Nicely got good penetration into the backfield, and that'll be
Tackle made by Kanan Harris.
probably a loss. We're going to see where they spot the ball. That looks like a loss of about a yard. So it's 2nd and 11 for Valley View from the Blazer 19-yard line. Inside 2 minutes to play in the first period. Ball is on the left hash as the Blazers move from left to right. 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the left. Harding crowd in the box. Gartman keeps it, runs across the middle. He's got another first down. He's in open field across the 50 and finally caught at the Harding Academy 48-yard line.
Drew Gartman.
And I got to be honest with you, I thought for a moment that he was going to have a bigger play than that, but credit the Harding defender who was able to catch up to him. Otherwise, Gartman was going to be off to the races for another long score. But it is a Valley View first down inside Harding territory at the Wildcat 48-yard line. The ball remains on the left hash. 2 receivers left and right for Valley View. Feliz is the running back on Gartman's right hip. King motions near side. He'll get it on the jet sweep and stutter steps across the 45, advances it down to about the 43-yard line. Actually, that was Trip Dale on the carry.
Tackle made by Kanan Harris. 2nd down.
So Trip Dale with the run for Valley View gets it up to the Harding 43, and it sets up 2nd and 5 for the View with 40 seconds remaining in the first period. 3 receivers go wide right, 1 to the left. That's Laird Cullen. Dale motions far side. Gartman back to throw. Has plenty of time. He's looking for Jones, and it is deflected at the last moment. Jones was open, but a nice play there in the secondary for Harding by Tanner Simmons. I believe that is the son of Harding University coach Paul Simmons.
3rd down.
His oldest son graduated last year, and he's now a freshman linebacker at Arkansas. So it's 3rd and 5 for the View with 21 seconds remaining in the first period. 2 receivers left and right for the Blazers. Gartman looks to the sideline. Four in the box at the moment for Harding. Gartman's going to keep it, runs right, and finds the sled a little tougher this time. Got about 2 yards at the most. That'll bring up a 4th down.
4th down.
That was probably the last snap of the first period. It will be. So we have 1 quarter in the books. Valley View leads it 14-0. The Blazers will face 4th and 3 when we return after this 30-second timeout on the EAB Sports Network.
Ready to buy your dream home? Look no further than First Community Bank's mortgage department. Our experienced team is here to help you every step of the way, from pre-approval to closing. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service, we'll make sure your home buying process is a breeze. Visit First Community Bank today and let us help make your dream home a reality. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are set to begin the second period here in Searcy as we welcome you back to First Security Stadium on the Harding U campus. All Valley View in the first half. The Blazers had the ball twice and scored twice. Actually, they're in the midst of what would now be their 3rd possession, which began in the first period. Currently facing a 4th and 3 from the Harding Academy 42. The Blazers are show and go right now. Gartman's got 3 receivers to the right. Laird Cullen is split wide to the left. Ball is on the right hash. And we've got some movement up front. It looks like Harding will be guilty of encroachment. If so, that should give Valley View a first down. I think that's going to actually be against Valley View possibly.
False start, Valley View.
It is a false start against the Blazers, so that changes the outcome for and the whole situation for Valley View. So now that means that Ryan Mitchell will come on to punt for the Blazers, and this will be the first time that Valley View has punted tonight.
Back to punt for the Blazers, number 42, Ryan
Mitchell will be standing at his own 42-yard line. For the moment, there's no one back deep to return for Harding Academy on 4th and 8 after the penalty step off. First play of the second period. Valley View will make a late substitution as Brady Krebs comes in late. Good snap, no rush, and Mitchell will kick it away. And that will take a Harding bounce, and then the Blazers will down it at the 11-yard line.
Mitchell's punt down.
So a pretty good punt there by Ryan Mitchell. Harding will start from their own 11.
Ball down on the 11-yard line.
11:47 to play in the first half. It is a 14-0 start for the Blazers here in Searcy. Wildcats will come with two receivers to the right, one off to the left. Miller is the quarterback. Isaac Baker is his running back as they go pistol. Hand it off to Baker, and Baker patiently follows his blockers and advances the ball up to about the 20-yard line. Pickup of about 9 there for the senior.
Brought down by Peyton Thomason. Second down.
Well, actually, they spotted the ball at the 13-yard line, so it's a pickup of about 6. Not sure why they moved that forward on the spot. Here's a completed screen pass out to McGalliard, I believe, and he's caught immediately at about the 21-yard line.
Miller's pass complete to Indy McGalliard.
Jay Taylor making the tackle for the Blazers. And it's 3rd and 3 for Harding Academy. Ball at the Wildcat 21-yard line. Two receivers in single file formation to each side. Now they'll move in closer with three receivers to the right. Miller rolling near side on a bootleg pass and gets it to Isaac Baker, and he's got enough for the first down. That'll be out near the 35-yard line.
To Isaac Baker. Forced out of bounds by R.J. Estridge. That reception good for a Harding Wildcat.
R.J. Estridge defending for Valley View. Harding will have it at the 33-yard line. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Give that off to Baker. There's a big hole for him to jump through, and he moves it up to the 40-yard line. Good job there by the Harding right side of the Wildcat offensive line because they tore open a gaping hole for Baker to run through. Nick Gamble will check out for Valley View. He'll be replaced by Ryder Routledge.
Second down.
It's 2nd and 3 for Harding at their own 40-yard line. 10:18 remaining in the half. Valley View leading 14-0. Two receivers left, one to the right for the Wildcats. Backs are in the pistol. They'll give it off to Baker, and Baker punches it forward for about 2 yards.
Christian Bubbas on the carry.
Correction, that was Bubbas on the carry.
Tackle made by Zion Simpson.
Zion Simpson on the stop for the Blazers.
That carry
and it is a first down for Harding. Ball will be on the right hash at the 43-yard line. Miller back to throw. Fires, finds a receiver, catch is made, and the receiver immediately tackled at about the 46-yard line. That was Bax Howell making the catch for Harding.
Second down.
Brings up a 2nd and 6 for Harding Academy with 9:18 to play in the half. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Pistol backfield.
Give that off to the running back, Baker, and he's met in the backfield and dropped for a loss. They're going to give him forward progress to about the 46-yard line.
Baker on the carry for the Wildcats.
And Zion Simpson making the tackle for Valley View.
Daniel Richardson, third down.
So it's 3rd and 7 for Harding after the loss of 1 from the 46. Miller back to throw. Here comes pressure. He's got a wide open receiver. That's McGalliard. He caught the ball, but I don't think he hung on to it. He was knocked loose from the ball, and the Blazers will force a 4th down and 7 opportunity or situation for Harding Academy.
Rylan Ramsey on the coverage for the Blazers.
Rylan Ramsey defending for Valley View with a nice pass breakup there. So Harding is showing punt. Again, Valley View doesn't drop anybody back for the return. Miller will be standing at his own 34-yard line for the anticipated punt. Gets the kick away with no rush. Takes a Harding bounce. And the Blazers will start. See where they're going to spot the ball here. I think the 9, but I'm not yet sure. They've really got a clear signal.
Miller's punt down by Brody Myers. Ball placed.
Looks like about the 7-yard line.
That's where Valley View begins their possession.
So the Blazers now starting with their worst field position thus far this evening with 8:22 remaining in the half. The ball remains on the right hash. That far hash has been where just about every play has been snapped tonight, no matter who's had the ball or which direction we're going. Gartman drops back to throw. He's got time, fires across the middle, finds Laird Cullen. He's close to first down yardage, maybe about a yard shy. We'll see where they spot it.
Gartman's pass complete to Laird Cullen.
Pickup of 9. That'll be 2nd and 1 for Valley View.
Second down.
Followed it just across the 17-yard line. 2 receivers to each side for the Blazers. Throw that out right side. Should be a first down. And the receiver, proven tough to tackle, advances it up to the 25-yard line. I think that was Parker King on the catch.
To Parker King.
It was.
Owen Miller on the tackle. That reception.
So it does move the chains for Valley View. Ball at the 25-yard line with 7:47 to play in the opening frame, or excuse me, the second period. Again, the ball remains on the right hash. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. The backfield is empty for Drew Gartman. Got one guy motioning near side. Gartman throws across the middle, and that is a catch by Andrew Jones. Or did they call? Yeah, that is a catch. Ball was a little bit underthrown. Andrew had to hustle to get under it, but he made the catch, and once again, it moves the chains for Valley View. Ball will be spotted at the 35-yard line with 7:28 to play in the half. Valley View up 14-0. Gartman sends 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Leaves his running back on the left, on his left hip. Pitch it out to Feliz. Feliz looking for a hole to dart through, advances it forward and lunges forward to about the 46-yard line. Tough running by the senior running back.
Anthony Feliz.
And it'll be 3rd and 4 for Valley View.
Second down.
Correction, 2nd and 4. Ball at the 41-yard line. 2 receivers wide to each side. Gartman in the gun with Feliz on his right hip. Snap it off the near hash this time, the left hash. Gartman again looking to throw. He's got plenty of time. He's getting great protection. He's got Laird Cullen, and just beyond his reach. Just overthrew Cullen. Otherwise, that had 6 written all over it. So it remains 3rd and 4 for the Blazers from their own 41-yard line with 6:31 to play here in the second period. 4 receivers clustered to the right. Cullen is to the near side. And think we have a timeout. Oh, there's a flag down.
Flag on the play.
And apparently it's against Harding Academy for lining up in the neutral zone.
5-yard penalty.
So that will give Valley View another first down via the penalty flag. And it moves the ball forward to the 46-yard line. 6:31 remaining in the half. Blazers with a fresh set of downs at their own 46. Began this drive at their own 7-yard line. Three receivers to the right, 2 to the left, leaving the backfield alone with the exception for Drew Gartman. Drew's got time once again. Now here comes a little pressure. He'll tuck and run. Flag goes down. He's tackled at the 50. We'll see what the marker's about, which was thrown in the backfield.
Gartman on the carry for the Blazers. Tackle made by Riley Smith. Flag on the play.
Looks like this will be coming back against the Blazers. And it is a hold penalty against the visiting Blazers.
10-yard penalty.
So that'll be marked off from the spot of the foul. And move the ball all the way back to the 36-yard line. So it's 1st and 20 after the penalty yardage. 2 receivers to each side for Valley View. Gartman throws that out right side. The ball is caught by Jones, I believe. He's able to slip the first tackle, but not the second, and goes down at about the 42-yard line.
Gartman's pass complete to Andrew Jones. Tackle made by Cam Pryor.
Cam Pryor making the stop for Harding Academy. It'll be 2nd and about 14 for the Blazers from the 42. 6 minutes remaining in the half. Valley View leading it by 2 scores. It's 14-0. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Gartman in the backfield with Feliz on his hip, possibly changing the play here. And he's back to throw. Looking for Cullen. He's got him wide open. Cullen makes the catch. He's at the 15, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, Valley View. Gartman, or rather, Cullen just jogged into the end zone. That's how open he was.
Complete to Laird Cullen for the Blazer touchdown.
So the Blazers have their 3rd score of the half. And Brody Dix is on for the extra point kick. It is up. And it's true. 5:34 remaining in the first half. Valley View extends its lead to 21-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network. How long was that pass played?
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
5:34 to play in the half. The Blazers have a 3-touchdown lead on Harding Academy as the Blazers just put together their most impressive drive of the night. This one covering 93 yards and 7 plays, capped off by Drew Bob Gartman's 58-yard pass to Laird Cullen. Brody Dix hit the extra point. The Blazers have a 21-0 lead. Here's Dix's kickoff to Harding Academy, and that will be fielded right at the goal line. He takes a step into the end zone, so that'll be a touchback. Harding Academy will get the ball at the 20-yard line.
Brody Dix kick into the end zone for a touchback. Ball comes out to the 20.
So a great start for Valley View so far tonight. The Blazers up 21-0 with 5:34 remaining in the half. And Drew got the most impressive thing to this game for me, for Valley View, from the Valley View perspective, has been the protection that Drew Gartman has had all night. This offensive line is just playing their tails off, and Gartman is yet to feel really any pressure at all tonight. And he's made some great throws as a result. Here come the Wildcats. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. This is a handoff to Baker. Baker picks up about 3, maybe 4 over the right side.
Isaac Baker on the carry for the Wildcats. Ryder Wooten on the tackle.
Ryder Wooten making the stop for Valley View. It's 2nd and 7 for Harding Academy. Ball on the right hash. 2 receivers off to the left for the Wildcats and to the right. Miller takes the snap, gives it to Baker, who pitches it back to Miller on the flea flicker. Pass is complete to Galliard, and Galliard's got a first down up to about the 38-yard line. Andy McGalliard making the first down catch for the Wildcats. Spot the ball at the 38, press set of downs for Harding. 2 receivers left and right in single file formation. This is a give to Baker, and Baker gets tough yardage up to about the 42-yard line. I'm impressed with how hard he runs the ball. He really impressed me last year, and just I think he's the X factor for the Harding Academy offense. I really like the way he plays. Brings up a 2nd and 7 for Harding with the ball at the Wildcat 42-yard line. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Empty backfield for Miller. He'll throw that out left side. I believe it's McGalliard. Corrections. Joseph Miles on the catch, and he's a little bit shy of the first down. 3rd and 1 for Harding. The ball will be at the 47-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left as they go quickly. Hand that off to the running back. He has the first down into Valley View territory at about the 48-yard line.
Isaac Baker on the carry.
Isaac Baker once again on the carry for Harding Academy.
Tackle made by Nick Gamble. That run good for a Harding Wildcat.
Nick Gamble making the stop for Valley View, the senior defensive end. Harding will snap from the left hash. This drive began at their own 20. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Miller throws that out right side. It's incomplete. Just trying to get the ball to Bax Howell, but underthrown a little bit. And it'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats with 3:35 remaining in what thus far has been a scoreless first half for the Wildcats. They have 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Miller back to throw. Here comes pressure. Here comes a incomplete pass after heavy pressure coming there from the Valley View defensive end.
Miller's pass incomplete. Intended for Eli Baker.
And that pressure partially responsible for the incomplete pass. Also a good secondary coverage there from the Blazers. It's now 3rd and 10 for Harding Academy. By the way, that was Noah Wendell who was applying heavy pressure on the Harding Academy quarterback. 3rd and 10 now for Harding from the Valley View 48. 2 receivers left and right. Howell motions far side, and Miller will be sacked for a loss back at the 38-yard line. That was Peyton Thomason and Noah Wendell who got to him. I think Thomason got there first, the big 6'7" senior, making one of the biggest plays of his Valley View career right there. May have a flag down as well. I think we do. Officials are conferring right now with 3:21 to play in the half. Harding Academy was trying to set up some razzle-dazzle there, and it just took too long for the play to develop. And as it was taking so much time, it gave Peyton Thomason a chance to bury the Harding Academy quarterback, Owen Miller, for a big loss. Looks like they're going to send the punt team on the field. So I'm assuming that that penalty was against Harding Academy, and Valley View will decline it and take the play.
Flag on the Wildcats. Delay a game against Harding.
Well, they announced that as a delay of game penalty, but that doesn't make sense.
4th down.
Because they allowed the play to develop or play out. Nonetheless, it's 4th and 2 miles for the Wildcats. Owen Miller is on to punt, standing at his own 25-yard line. Once again, the Blazers will not drop anybody for the return. Estrich is slowly drifting back a little bit, but he's just across the 50. Gets the kick away. It'll take a Harding Academy bounce, and the Wildcats will down it at the 24.
Miller's punt down.
So Valley View is going to get it back with 3:05 left to work with and possibly get one more score on the board before halftime. They lead it 21-0 thus far.
Ball spotted on the 25-yard line. So Valley View begins their possession. 1st and 10.
Ball will actually be at the 25 as opposed to the 24. The Blazers have 2 receivers left and right. Gartman with Feliz on his hip. Gartman's going to keep it. Looks for some room to work with. Breaks to the outside. Now he's got the sideline, and he steps out of bounds after he picks up the first down at the 39-yard line.
Forced out of bounds by Cam Pryor. That carry good for a Valley View first down.
So once again, it moves the chains for Valley View. It's a fresh set of downs from the Blazer 39 with 2:57 left in the half. Valley View up by 3 scores. It's 21-0. 2 receivers to each side. Gartman in the gun with Feliz as the running back. This is the give to Anthony Feliz, and he gets gobbled up after a gain of about 1 right at the line of scrimmage.
You can take, there's like an entrance. Anthony Feliz on the carry for the Blazers.
So they'll spot it at the 41.
Brody Myers, second down.
Pickup of about 2 officially after the spot, and it sets up 2nd and a long 8 for Valley View. 2.5 minutes left in the half. Blazers will send King and Jones off to the right. Laird Cullen is split alone to the near side. Lonesome left. Actually got 3 receivers off to the right now. Gartman back to throw. Again, he's got plenty of time. He's looking for Cullen, and Cullen hangs on to the ball and catches it just shy of the red zone. He'll have it at the 22-yard line. What a catch by Laird Cullen. He was wearing that defensive back all over him. Made the catch anyway. They'll spot it at the 23, and the Blazers are on the Harding Academy side of the field once again. 2 minutes remaining in the half. Laird Cullen having one of the best nights of his Blazer career as a receiver, which is a new position for him this year after being All-State last year as a safety. 1 receiver off to the right. Feliz will motion right. Gartman's going to keep it, runs across the middle, gets it inside the 20, down to about the 19-yard line.
Drew Gartman on the carry.
1:34 and the clock ticking. They'll spot it at the 20. It'll bring up 2nd and about 7.5 for Valley View. Clock continuing to wind down. Got 12 seconds left on the snap clock. This is the most time Valley View's taken between plays in a while. 4 receivers clustered to the right. Gartman keeps it, runs across the middle. He's inside the 20 down to about the 17-yard line with inside a minute to play.
Third down.
Clock continues to run. You almost have to think Valley View is kind of setting up for
timeout,
a possible field goal attempt here, but now they take the timeout. So that'll pause the clock with 46 seconds left in the half. Valley View leads 21-0. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Play It Again Sports wants to pay you money. Now that I have your attention, Play It Again Sports in Jonesboro wants to buy your used sports equipment. You heard me right. If you have something that's either outgrown or no longer being used, bring it to Play It Again Sports now. They're looking for youth and adult baseball and softball equipment, golf, weights and workout equipment, disc golf, you name it, Play It Again Sports can turn it into cash for you. Go by Play It Again Sports at the corner of Highland and Caraway in Jonesboro.
46 seconds remaining in the first half. Valley View facing a 3rd and 4 with the ball at the Harding Academy 17-yard line. The ball is on the left hash. Again, 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The Blazers lead it 21-0. Blazers have got the jumbo package in for the first time tonight as Carter Wallace checks in as the running back. He's on Gartman's right hip. Ball gets loose. It's up for grabs. Gartman's going to have to chase it down and recovers it back at about the 39-yard line. So that takes Valley View most likely out of field goal range. Still 30 seconds left, but the clock ticking, and now Valley View faces a 4th and about 26, roughly. And they may not snap it again. Getting in no hurries right now. Got a chance to take one more shot at the end zone. Here they come to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Empty backfield for Gartman with 3 seconds left, and now we have a stop and play and a timeout taken by Harding Academy. So with 2 seconds remaining, Harding Academy takes the timeout. Valley View leads it 21-0. We're back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
2 seconds remaining in the first half here in Searcy. Valley View facing a 4th and long from the Harding Academy 37-yard line. Valley View is probably going to take one shot at the end zone here in what should be the last play of the half, barring a penalty. Flood the right side of the field with 3 receivers, 2 to the left, leaving the backfield empty for Drew Gartman. 3 in the box for the Wildcats. They've got everybody else in a prevent defense. Gartman back to throw. Here comes pressure. Now he steps up. Now he'll run with it. Takes off across the middle. Breaks to the outside. He's at the 10. Inside the 10. At the 5. Still on his feet. And he'll be tackled just shy of the end zone. That will end the half. Drew Gartman almost put another score on the board for Valley View as the half ended. But that prevent defense paid off in the long run there for Harding Academy as they were able to stop him about a yard or 2 shy of the end zone. 3 quarters in the books. It's been all Valley View so far. 2 quarters in the books, rather. And it's been all Valley View so far tonight here in Searcy. The Blazers lead it 21-0 at the break. We'll take a 3-minute timeout and back with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
Urgent Care Plus, now open at 3001 Apache Drive in Jonesboro. Open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for your convenience. Urgent Care Plus provides everything you need in a standard urgent care plus a little more. Illness and injuries like deep lacerations, minor fractures, strains, sprains, and new onset low back pain is easily handled by our staff of ER-trained providers. No appointment necessary. NEA Baptist Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
At First National Bank, our mortgage lending team knows what it takes to make a home and a superior home loan process. Simple, proven, and reliable service with competitive rates at a bank that already feels like home. Since 1889, that's been the First National Bank way, because for our people, this is home. Apply online at fnbank.net/mortgage. From our family to yours, welcome home. First National Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle? Get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
Welcome back to First Security Stadium here at Harding University in Searcy. And welcome into our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report. Valley View dominating the first half here in Searcy tonight. They lead the Harding Wildcats 21-0 here at the break. Recapping the first half scoring, Valley View got on the board on its first possession as Drew Gartman went 23 yards with his feet at the 8:22 mark of the first quarter to cap off a 7-play, 68-yard Blazer scoring drive. Brody Dix hit the extra point kick, and Valley View was up 7-0 at that point. The Blazers would get another first quarter score with 5:38 to play in the opening frame as Gartman, again using his legs on a 38-yard touchdown run. It was a 5-play, 59-yard scoring drive. Brody Dix hit the extra point kick. The Blazers were up 14-0 at the end of the first period. And Valley View would get on the board again with 5:34 to play in the second quarter on a 58-yard pass from Drew Gartman to senior wide receiver Laird Cullen. That was the most impressive drive of the night for the Blazers. They started it at their own 7-yard line and covered 93 yards in 7 plays. They lead it 21-0 at the half. Valley View perilously close to another touchdown there right before the half ended, but the Wildcats were able to catch Drew Gartman on another big run at about the 2-yard line and keep him out of the end zone on the last play of the half. So it's 21-0 at the break. All Valley View so far in this highly anticipated showdown between Valley View and 5A East newcomer Harding Academy. We will pause for 3 minutes and back with more of our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime after this on the EAB Sports Network.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. Now with 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Are you prepared to be transformed into a better version of yourself, shaped into a force that others can't imagine? We are part of something bigger, a force that never quits. You can transform your life. Check us out at Navy.com. America's Navy, forged by the sea.
Attention athletes and coaches, if you or your players have suffered a concussion or other sports-related injury, hyperbaric oxygen treatments have shown to improve incredible results for athletes in all sports. Arkansas Progressive Medicine now offers the hyperbaric oxygen treatment at their office in Jonesboro. Call Arkansas Progressive Medicine to find out more about this groundbreaking treatment. 520-6007. Arkansas Progressive Medicine on Matthews on the Medical Mile, 520-6007.
Go outside and play with Jonesboro Cycle and ATV. Jonesboro Cycle is your go-to for all your power sports needs, whether it be off-road, on-road, or on the walk. Check out their inventory of four-wheelers, side-by-sides, motorcycles, dirt bikes, cruisers, go-karts, scooters, personal watercrafts, boats, and even boat motors. Jonesboro Cycle is a 185,000 square foot motorsports mecca featuring all the name brands under one roof. Jonesboro Cycle and ATV on U.S. Highway 63 North in Bono and JonesboroCycle.com.
Get a great deal on making the most of every property with Kubota commercial landscape equipment. From mowers to track loaders to utility vehicles, First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn has a lineup built to uphold your reputation. Right now, bring home the Kubota Z700 mower for 0 down and 0% APR for up to 48 months. Stop by First Choice Farm and Lawn in Brooklyn to see what equipment is right for you. Now through September 30th, First Choice Farm and Lawn, 9586 Highway 49 North in Brooklyn. Visit us or go to KubotaUSA.com for more details.
Welcome you back to First Security Stadium on the Harding University campus. I'm Randy Myers, continuing along with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime. Valley View dominant in the first half. The Blazers with a 21-0 lead over the reigning 4A state champions. Of course, this has been an interesting rivalry that started 4 years ago, and it came together during the COVID season. Valley View and Harding Academy had both lost games and then kind of came together at the last minute. And this game, the first game in this series, was announced on a Wednesday afternoon, and they played it 2 days later, and Valley View won a thriller 31-30 at Central Dealership Stadium. Harding Academy has won the last two, but so far it's been all Valley View here tonight as the first meeting of these two as conference mates. Elsewhere around the conference tonight in the 5A East, I believe this is a halftime score in the Brooklyn-Nettleton game. I'm not exactly sure where they're at in this game, but I think it's somewhere around halftime. Nettleton in control. They lead Brooklyn 21-0 at the half in that game. Greene County Tech and Wynn are tied at 7 each at the start of the second half. I got to admit, I'm shocked by that score. No scores have yet on the Paragould-Batesville game. Outside of the 5A East and other games of local interest, Jonesboro is at home tonight against Sheridan in the 5A East, and the Hurricane last report up 7-0 at the end of the first period. In the 4A3 conference over at Truman, Highland leads the Wildcats 21-8 at the half. A big game in Jackson County tonight in the 3A3 conference. Two of the top 5 teams in Class 3A clashing there, with Rivercrest leading Newport at the half at LaGreyhound Field. 22-12 is the score in that game. Meanwhile, Osceola off to a shocking big lead against Walnut Ridge in the half there. The Seminoles leading the Bobcats 26-0. Those are the only other scores that we have thus far. Elsewhere across the area tonight, Westside is on the road to Blytheville in the 4A3. Elsewhere in the 6A East, Marion is on the road to El Dorado tonight. West Memphis is at home against Catholic. In the 4A3, Pocahontas is at Gosnell this evening. In the 3A3, Manila is at Hoxie. Harrisburg is at Piggott. In the 2A3 conference, Mark Tree is at Earl. Cross County is at home tonight against Izard County. EPC is at home against McCrory. Also in Class 4A, Forest City entertaining Little Rock Hall tonight. Back to the 4A3, Cave City is at Southside tonight. And in 8-man football, Rector is at Augusta tonight. And Corning is over in the River Valley at Subiaco Academy. Here in Searcy, it's Valley View leading up 21-0 at the break. We'll pause for 3 minutes and back with more of your Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime after this on the EAB Sports Network.
If you work in Mississippi County, you could get up to $50,000 towards a new home thanks to the Work Here, Live Here program. Call Real Estate Nate of Halsey Thrasher Harpole Real Estate Group, 870-261-3927. And Dana Austin of Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation can help you finance. Call 870-762-0930. Fairway NMLS number 2289. Dana Austin NMLS number 1444846. This is not an offer to enter into an agreement. Not all customers will qualify. Subject to underwriting approval, other terms and conditions may apply. Equal housing opportunity.
Picture this. You're on the field, struggling to keep up as your opponents sprint past you. Or maybe you're on the volleyball court and your reaction time just isn't there. Don't let that be you. At Take One Performance, we specialize in sports performance training for ages 8 and up. Whether you're struggling with speed, agility, or strength, our expert coaches will help you build the mental and physical conditioning you need to dominate. Get explosive, get strong, and get prepared. Visit TakeOnePerformance.com or follow us on Facebook.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro at sscustomcarts.com.
Childhood diabetes, obesity, and thyroid conditions have something in common. The nationally ranked Pediatric Diabetes and Endocrinology team at Arkansas Children's excels at treating them all. In children's developing bodies, hormones affect everything from growth spurts to blood sugar. These physical conditions can impact mental health and self-esteem, which is why the care provided by Arkansas Children's treats the whole child. Learn more at archildrens.org/NEA.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Glen St. ads, and I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glen St. and God bless our troops.
Welcome back to Searcy and First Security Stadium on the Harding U campus. I'm Randy Myers. Glad you're with us tonight for Blazer football here on the EAB Sports Network as we continue along with our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime report. Valley U up 21-0 at the break. One other quick halftime score to pass along. I believe this is a halftime score back to the 3A3 conference. This score just in. Hoxie leading Manila 14-6 in that game at Hoxie tonight. As we look ahead to next week across the 5A East, Valley View will be back at home next week for another very big conference game with the Win Yellow Jackets. So the Blazers at home next week at Central Dealership Stadium as Win visits. Blazers will be going for their third straight victory over the Yellow Jackets. That's never happened before, I'm fairly certain. Nettleton will be at home next week against Paragould. Brooklyn hits the road to Greene County Tech, and Harding Academy will make the relatively short trip to Batesville next week in 5A East Conference play. We've got time for another timeout. We'll pause for 3 minutes and back with more of your Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime. Valley View leading Harding Academy 21-0 here at the half on the EAB Sports Network.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're not just a bank, we're a part of your community. That's why we're dedicated to being the neighbors who are in your corner right here in Arkansas. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for your future, or managing your everyday finances, Farmers and Merchants Bank has the friendly local knowledge and personalized services to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, supporting the community we all call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Valley View High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Tired of shelling out money for constant repairs to your HVAC system? It may be time to replace. We know that's a big investment, but with financing from Moore, it can cost less than a daily cup of coffee. Plus, no payments till 2025. Get ready for winter and call Moore Air Conditioning today, 870-336-2023, or visit us at moreac.com. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
2 minutes, a little over 2 minutes remaining here in our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime at First Security Stadium in Searcy on the Harding U campus. Valley View leading Harding A's and Harding Academy 21-0 at the break. Again, the Blazers will be back at home next week against Wynn, which currently is tied with Greene County Tech 7-7 at the half in that game. I just can't get over that score. I'm shocked by it. And if Tech could hang on and pull off the upset there, that would certainly set off some shockwaves, not only across this conference, but probably across the state. Valley View got 2 scoring drives in the first half tonight, capped off by long runs by Drew Gartman, a 23-yard run with 8:22 to play in the first period, then a 38-yard run with 5:38 to play in the first, and then in the about halfway through the second quarter, he hooked up with Laird Cullen for a 58-yard touchdown pass, and the Blazers kept Harding Academy off the board in the first half. They currently lead it 21-0. We have time for, well, let's see. I'm not sure if they'll put more time on the clock or not. We'll just take a timeout, and this will be a floating timeout. We will be back momentarily, hopefully with the start of the second half. Harding Academy should get the ball to begin the second half when we return after this on the EAB Sports Network.
See Placid Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Placid Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Placid Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Placid Tire Service.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that are built to last in the busiest homes. Visit Tucker's Appliance today and upgrade your home your way with GE Appliances and your local experts. Shop Tucker's Appliance today and save.
Tucker's Appliance. Ready to buy your dream home? Look no further than First Community Bank's Mortgage Department. Our experienced team is here to help you every step of the way from pre-approval to closing. With competitive rates, flexible terms, and personalized service, we'll make sure your home buying process is a breeze. Visit First Community Bank today and let us help make your dream home a reality. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document system dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them. Happy winging from Wings to Go.
The headset in the NEA Baptist broadcast position as we welcome you back to First Security Stadium in Searcy on the Harding University campus. Valley View leading Harding Academy 21-0. The Valley View will kick off to begin the second half as Brody Dick's about to tee it up at the 40-yard line. I want to remind you to stay with us for our America's Navy postgame show when this one wraps up tonight, in which we will recap the game and also name our JOSM Player of the Game. Return men for Harding are set up at about the 10 and 14-yard lines. We'll drive the return man back to the 4. Gets outside at the 20. Got the far side or the near sideline. Jumps a man and hurdles forward to about the 45 or the 46-yard line. A nice return for Joseph Miles for Harding Academy, and he's got the Wildcats in good field position to begin the second half. They'll start at about their own 46-yard line. Spotted at the 45.
That's where the Wildcats will start their possession. 1st and 10.
This is definitely their best starting field position of the night. They'll send Miles and McGalliard wide to the left. 2 receivers in single file formation to the near side as well. Backs are in the pistol. Miller takes the snap, and he keeps it, runs left, and breaks free across the middle. Finally tackled after he's close to first down yardage inside Blazer territory at about the 46-yard line. I think he'll be about a half yard shy of the line to gain. Tough run in there by Owen Miller. Looked like for a moment the Blazers were going to have him for a no gain or possibly even a loss, but he was able to turn it into a big positive play, a gain of 9. Ball is at the Valley View 46-yard line on second and less than a yard needed. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. That's a handoff to Baker. He has the first down before he's wrapped up at about the 39-yard line. That will move the chains for Harding.
Baker on the carry. Tackle by Ryder Wooten. That carry good for a Harding Wildcat.
Ryder Wooten making the tackle for the Blazers, the junior linebacker. First down for Harding at the Blazer 39. Ball is just inside the right hash. Two receivers to the left, one to the right. Going to give that on the reverse to Miles. Miles slips a tackle, still on his feet. Finally caught from behind, but he's got the first down inside the 30-yard line, down to about the 25.
Joseph Miles for the Wildcats. Tackle made by number 43, Ryder Wooten. That played good for a Harding Wildcat.
Ryder Wooten again making the tackle, but not before Harding Academy moves the chains with a first down at the 25. Ball on the right hash, two receivers to the left. Now we have a whistle and a stop in play. And we've got a Blazer down. I'm not sure if this is an official timeout. I believe it is, but not sure who's hurt. But Noah Wendell appears to be the Valley View player that's down at about the 24-yard line. So there is a timeout on the field. We'll take the break as well with 10-10 to play in the third period. Valley View leads Harding Academy 21-0, but the Wildcats are on the move. We're back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Play It Again Sports wants to pay you money. Now that I have your attention, Play It Again Sports in Jonesboro wants to buy your used sports equipment. You heard me right. If you have something that's either outgrown or no longer being used, bring it to Play It Again Sports now. They're looking for youth and adult baseball and softball equipment, golf, weights and workout equipment, disc golf, you name it, Play It Again Sports can turn it into cash for you. Go by Play It Again Sports at the corner of Highland and Caraway in Jonesboro.
Welcome back to Harding University, First Security Stadium. Noah Wendell is back up on his feet. Looked to be a cramping situation, and he'll be helped back to the sideline, but got a feeling we'll see him back out there before long. I don't think that was anything more serious than a cramp. Meanwhile, Harding's got a first down at the Blazer 25-yard line, looking for their first score of the night. They have two receivers to the left and the right. Miller out of the shotgun. Motions his running back out to the left as well. He's back to throw. Now he's flushed, being pursued from the backside. Gets rid of the ball, fires into the end zone. That ball was caught, but he was out of bounds. He threw that off his heel and got it to his receiver, but the receiver had to step out of the end zone to catch it, and it's an incomplete pass.
Flag on the play.
There's also a flag down. Harding seems to think it's against Valley View, but no indication as of yet. And it is defensive holding, I believe, against Valley View.
Personal foul.
Actually, it's a roughing the passer penalty against the Blazers. So that'll be a 15-yard step off and move the ball all the way down to the Blazer 13-yard line. With 9:57 to play, Harding with their best field position of the night now. They'll flood the right side of the field with four receivers. The backfield is empty. They've got one receiver. I believe it's Miles off to the left. Miller rolling to the right on the bootleg. Fires into the end zone, or into the down near the end zone. And a touchdown for Harding Academy as the receiver just ran out of the tackle and got into the end zone.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
That was Joseph Miles making the catch. And Harding Academy has their first score of the night. A 5-play, 55-yard drive. Coming with 9:51 to play in the period. Looks like the Wildcats will go for two, but currently there's another player down. And I can't tell from here if that's a Harding player or a Valley View player. It's one of our guys apparently, but I'm not sure who it is. Ricky Moffitt is back up on his feet and he's being helped to the sideline But that injury might be a little more serious than the one we saw to Noah Wendell a moment ago. Meanwhile, Harding is on the board and thought they were going for two, but now they're going to line up to kick it. Snap. Kick is in the air. And it's no good. They missed it. So with 9:51 to play, that makes it 21-6 here in the third period. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
One to play in the third period. Harding Academy is on the board as the Wildcats covered 55 yards and 5 plays unofficially, capped off by a 12-yard pass from Owen Miller to Joseph Miles. Now we'll see how the Blazers respond to Harding Academy's first offensive success of the evening. Again, 9:51 left here in the third. Score is now 21-6. Wildcats will kick it deep. It'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Valley View will start at the 20-yard line.
Baker's kick into the end zone for a Wildcat touchback.
A little bit surprised to see Harding kick that deep. I kind of thought we might see an onside kick there, but not the case. So the Blazers will get it at their own 20. 80 yards of real estate to cover. After a dominant first half, we'll see how the Blazers start the second half. Laird Cullen will line up split wide to the near side. Got 3 receivers off to the right side as well. Moving from right to left. Gartman takes the snap, rolls right, wants to throw, decides to keep it instead, and gets caught after a gain of maybe 1 yard. Well defended that time by the Wildcats.
Drew Gartman on the carry for the Blazers. Tackle made by Jack Roberts. No gain on the play.
No gain after the spot, and it's 2nd and 10 for Valley View. Three receivers left. 1 receiver goes lonesome right. Gartman to throw on play action. Fires across the middle. Ball is caught by Jones on the sideline, and he's caught and pushed out of bounds at about the 40-yard line. Move the chains for Valley View.
To Andrew Jones. Trenton Hall on the tackle. That reception
Trenton Hall making the tackle for Harding. Ball will be spotted at the 35. Valley View with the first down with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Belize is on Gartman's left hip, working out of a shotgun backfield. Hand that off to Feliz. Feliz runs the left side and advances it up to about the 39-yard line. Pick up of about 4 yards.
Tackle made by Cole Griffin. Second down.
As we click to the 9-minute mark of the third period. They'll spot the ball at the 39. It'll be 2nd and 7 for Valley View with 8:50 left in the period now. 2 receivers wide left and right. Feliz is on Gartman's right hip. Gartman pump fakes. Now he gets pressured and gets tripped up with a great tackle. Goes down at about the 41-yard line after a nice open field tackle by Brody Myers. It'll be 3rd and 4 for Valley View. Three receivers to the right, 1 to the near side. Harding crowd in the box. Gartman keeps it Rolling right, fires downfield, finds Trip Dale for the first down, up to about the 47-yard line.
Dartmouth's pass complete to number 8, Trip Dale.
Move the chains for Valley View.
By Cole Griffin. That reception good for a Blazer first down.
Ball will be at the 48-yard line of Valley View with 7:53 to play in the period. Valley View leading 21-6. Two receivers wide to each side. That's a give to Feliz. Feliz is across midfield and punches it forward to the 48-yard line of the Wildcats.
Feliz on the carry. Tackled by Cole Griffin.
Pick up of about
Second down.
4 yards for Anthony Feliz. 2nd and 6 for Valley View. Trips to the right, Twins left. Gartman empty in the backfield. Throws that out right side to Dale. Dale slips the first tackle, and he's close to first down yardage once again. I believe he's got it. Or was that Parker King on the catch? Actually, it was Anthony Feliz catching it out of the backfield.
Gartman's pass complete to Trip Dale. Tackle made by Tanner Simmons. That reception good for
So it's another Valley View first down. Spot the ball at the Harding Academy 42. 6:49 to play here in the third. Trips left, one single receiver to the right for the Blazers. Dartman out of the gun. Drops straight back. Looks. Far sideline looking for Jones, and that is a catch at the 10-yard line.
Dartman's pass complete. Number 1, Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones coming up with a huge catch right there. And the Blazers now have a 1st and goal at the 10. Gartman dropped a dime on that pass. They'll spot it at the 9, so it's 1st and goal from there for the View. This drive began at Valley View's own 20-yard line. 6:28 to play in the third. Blazers with a 1st and goal from the 9. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. King motions right. Gartman's going to keep it. Running left. Gets to the outside. He's at the 10, at the 5, and pushed out of bounds at about the 3-yard line.
Gartman on the carry. Tackle made by
So it'll be 2nd and goal from the 3 with 6:21 to play. The clock stops as the ball comes out of bounds here in the third period. Valley View trying to get its 4th score of the night. They're going to spot it at the 2. So it's 2nd and goal from there. Blazers make their way to the line of scrimmage. They'll go jumbo with Carter Wallace as the deep running back. Hartman goes under center, and we've got whistles and flags just as the ball is snapped. Probably going to be a false start.
Flag on the play. Prior to the snap, false start.
So it is a false start that'll move the Blazers back to the 7-yard line. And it's 2nd and goal from there as it remains 2nd down. Looks like the jumbo package will stay in for now. So Carter Wallace, the sophomore, is the running back. Gartman goes to the gun this time. And he'll keep it. Rolling right, darts up inside the 5 and gets caught right there. Maybe he gets it back to the 4. It'll be 3rd down.
Gartman on the carry. Tackle made by Cole Griffin. 3rd and goal.
Spotted at the 3, 3rd and goal from the 3 with 6 minutes left in the third. Valley View leading 21-6. Gartman will run over close to the sideline and get the instructions from Marty Riley and Sean Cockrell as he comes back to the huddle now. And here they come to the line of scrimmage. With 5 seconds left on the snap clock, they better hurry. And they're going to have to take the timeout. So the Blazers will burn the timeout and pause the clock with 5:31 to play in the third period. They lead Harding Academy 21-6. We'll return in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter, and I want to let you know about my friends at Cleanway Restoration and Construction. You see, disasters don't happen when it's convenient, whether it's a fire, a flood, or a tornado. When it damages your home, it upsets everything about your life. Cleanway comes in and does the cleanup, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and restore your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
5 minutes, 31 seconds remaining in the third period. Valley View knocking on the door of the Harding Academy end zone once again. Blazers facing a 3rd and goal from the Wildcat 3-yard line. As we return to play out of the Blazer timeout. They're back to the jumbo package once again. Carter Wallace remains in as running back. Gartman in the gun. Wallace on his left hip. Gartman's going to keep it, tries the middle, and I believe he's in there as he falls forward with that 6'3" frame and gets into the end zone. The 4th Valley View score of the night. The Blazers now lead at 27-6, extra point pending. An impressive 11-play, 80-yard scoring drive for Valley View as they answer Harding Academy's score. Brody Dix on for the extra point kick out of the hold of junior quarterback Madden Tatum. Kick is up. And it's good. With 5:26 to play in the third period. Valley View now leads at 28-6. We will return in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Crown Trophy in Jonesboro knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us.
Putting together yet another impressive scoring drive as they answered Harding's score here in the second half. That time covering 80 yards and 11 plays unofficially. Drew Gartman capping it off with a 3-yard run. Brody Dix kicking the extra point, and Valley View's lead is now 28-6. Again, 5:26 remaining in the third period as we now await the ensuing kickoff for Brody Dix as he tees it up at the 40-yard line on the left hash. To be a angled pooch kick. Fair catch called for and made at about the 33-yard line by Cam Pryor for Harding Academy.
Fair caught by Cam Pryor.
So both teams have had the ball once here in the second half. Both teams have put points on the board.
Ball spotted at the 33-yard line.
Wildcats went 55 yards on their first possession of the half. Valley View answered with an 80-yard drive. It's 28-6. Here comes Harding Academy. First down from their own 33. Twin receivers to the right. One single receiver to the left. Owen Miller out of the shotgun backfield. Hands that off to the running back. And he gets met after a gain of about one. Ball is loose and on the ground. Valley View may have it. They're going to say it was down. So no fumble. Runner was ruled down.
Tackle made by number 14, Jade Taylor. Second down.
Jade Taylor making the tackle. It's a 1-yard gain. Sets up 2nd and 9 for Harding Academy. 5 minutes left in the third period. 3 receivers clustered to the left for Harding. 1 receiver to the near side. Miller in play action, being pursued, and down he goes. He's sacked back at the 21-yard line.
Miller brought down in the backfield by number 28.
Will Finley making the sack for Valley View from his secondary spot. And that is a third and about a 12-yard loss. So 3rd and about 22 for Harding. Ball will be spotted at the 23 with 4:27 to play in the third period. Two receivers left and right for Harding. Miller back to throw. Now he's got happy feet. Flushed. Rolls right. Fires on the run. That ball is tipped and picked off by R.J. Estrich off the deflection. Estrich is at the 40-yard line. He's down at the 30, and R.J. Estrich gets his 4th pick of the year. Meanwhile, we got a Blazer down back here on the other side of the 50-yard line. I think that's Carter Wallace. And again, I think it's a cramping situation.
Timeout on the field.
So there's a timeout on the field. Valley View will have the ball back when we return to play with 4:01 left in the third. The Blazers leading Harding Academy 28-6. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Urgent Care Plus, now open at 3001 Apache Drive in Jonesboro. Open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for your convenience. Urgent Care Plus provides everything you need in a standard urgent care, plus a little more. Illness and injuries like deep lacerations, minor fractures, strains, sprains, and new onset low back pain is easily handled by our staff of ER-trained providers. No appointment necessary. NEA Baptist Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
Valley View with the ball at the 30-yard line as we return to play after the 4th interception of the year by R.J. Estrich. This is a handoff. I believe it's Feliz who has it, and he powers his way forward to about the 26-yard line.
Anthony Feliz on the carry for the Blazers. Tackle made by Brody Myers. 2nd down.
Feliz gets about 4 yards. It'll set up 2nd and 6 for Valley View at the Wildcat 26-yard line. Blazers will send 3 receivers to the right. Laird Cullen goes lonesome left. Gartman with a pitch out to Feliz on the right side. Feliz dances past a defender, spins out of a tackle, and goes down at about the 24-yard line.
Feliz on the carry. Tackle made by Trenton Hall.
Sets up a 3rd and 3 for the Blazers. As we hit the 3-minute mark of the third period. Ball is at the 24-yard line. 4 receivers clustered near side to the left. 1 receiver off to the right. Gartman out of the gun. Finds a little room across the middle. Tries to run out of a tackle. There's a flag down at the end of the play. He got tackled back near the line of scrimmage. Now we'll see what the laundry on the field is about.
Flag on the play.
.239 left in the third. It's going to be a hold against the Blazers. So that'll be marked off from the spot of the foul.
10-yard penalty.
It'll be a 10-yard step off.
Replay 3rd down.
It will remain 3rd down. And the ball will be moved back to the Wildcat 33. So it's 3rd and about 14 after the step off. Gartman sends 2 receivers left and right. Takes the snap. Looking right side. That ball is overthrown and incomplete. I believe Jones was the intended target there, but unable to connect with him that time.
Intended for Andrew Jones.
So that'll bring up a 4th and 14 for Valley View.
For the Wildcats. 4th down.
I don't really anticipate Valley View punting here this deep on Harding's end of the field. It's 4th and 14, the ball at the 34-yard line. 2:29 left in the third period. Valley View leading 28-6. So we'll see what Marty Riley and Sean Cockrell have dialed up here on this 4th and long play. Got to hurry to get the snap off. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Gartman gets the snap. Here comes pressure from both sides. He's looking for Cullen on a fade pattern. Looked like he was interfered with, but no whistle. And Harding will get their first takeover on downs tonight.
Gartman's pass incomplete. Intended for Laird Cullen. Red Watson on the coverage for the Wildcats. Harding Academy.
So Harding will get it back at the 34. .223 remaining third period. Valley View up 28-6. Wildcat offense making their way back out onto the field. They will split two receivers in single file formation, wide to each side. Now, Bubbas will motion out as a third receiver to the right. And Miller is back to throw. Drops straight back, flushed, gets away from one tackler, and not the second. He's sacked again back at the 22-yard line. Making the tackle was Ryder Wooten.
Brought down in the backfield by number 43, Ryder Wooten.
They have had Owen Miller on the run for most of the night. I believe that is at least the third time he's been sacked tonight, and he's been hurried several other times. Loss of about 7. It sets up 2nd and 17 for the Wildcats. Throw that out left side to Miles or McGalliard. McGalliard slips the tackle, gets it up to about the 38-yard line.
Miller's pass complete to Indy McGalliard.
It was McGalliard making the catch.
Flag on the play.
Flag. We have a flag on the play. Might be a hold on Harding, but we'll see what we have.
Holding.
That is indeed the case.
10-yard penalty.
So that'll be a 10-yard step off on the Wildcats. It'll remain second down, but it's second and about 25 needed now for the Wildcats. They need to get up to the 44-yard line to move the chains. Miller out of the gun. Rolls right, looking for a receiver. Fires downfield. That ball is overthrown and incomplete. Good double coverage back there in the secondary from Jade Taylor
Miller's pass intended for Joseph
and
Myers.
Daniel Richardson.
Taylor and Richardson on the coverage for the Blazers. Third down.
Remains 3rd and 20 plus for Harding. 3rd and about 24 for the Wildcats. With 1:37 left in the third quarter. Miller again back to throw. Here comes pressure. He's being chased. Now he's going to tuck and run and goes down after another great tackle by Ryder Wooten at about the 24-yard line.
Tackle made by Ryder
Again, that looked like Miller was going to be able to have a bigger play than he got there, but Wooten closed the gap quickly and caught up to him. Harding's going to have to punt. Miller will drop back and stand awaiting the snap for the punt at his own 10-yard line. Again, Valley View will not send anybody back deep for the return. Miller kicks it away. And it will be down at the 41-yard line. So that's where the Blazers will get it back on their side of the 50. They'll take over with 39 seconds to play in the third period, leading 28-6.
41-yard line. So Valley View begins their possession, 1st and 10.
Dartman and the Blazer offense making their way onto the field. The Blazers will move from right to left and snap it off the left hash. Again, the ball is at the 41. Feliz is the running back. Dartman will go under center this time. Tripp motions right. Tripp-Dale motions right. Gets it on the jet sweep. Finds a little hole to dart through, and then the gap gets closed pretty quickly after a gain of about 3 yards, it appears.
Tripp-Dale on the carry for the Blazers.
Up to about the 45-yard line.
25, Brody Myers.
So they got about 3.5 to 4 there. It'll bring up 2nd and 6. 15 seconds left on the third quarter clock. Valley View may not snap it again. I don't seem to be in any hurries to. So that was the last snap of the third period. With 3 quarters in the books, Valley View leads Harding Academy 28-6 as we head into the final frame at First Security Stadium. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine has been taking care of our local athletes for over 40 years. Now with 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
3 quarters in the books, 1 more to play as we welcome you back to First Security Stadium in Harding. I'm Randy Myers in the NEA Baptist broadcast position tonight. We're glad you're with us for Blazer football on the EAB Sports Network. We'll be back at home against at Central Dealership Stadium next week as the Win Yellow Jackets come calling for another big conference game. Right now, Valley View trying to close out on the road and put this one away against Harding Academy. They have a 28-6 lead as we head into the 4th period. Blazers facing 2nd and 6 as we start the 4th period at the 45-yard line rather. Throw that out left side. It's caught by Parker King, but they're going to rule him, I think they're going to say short hop the ball, so it's an incomplete pass, I believe, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Pass intended for Parker King. 3rd down.
So it's 3rd and 6 for the Blazers. The ball at the Valley View 45-yard line. Twin receivers to each side. Lees is on Gartman's right hip, working out of the gun. Gartman to throw. Here comes pressure, and this time he gets caught. First sack of the night. That is the first sack that this offensive line has given up tonight. Gartman down at the 40.
Gartman brought down in the backfield.
And he's back up on his feet. Valley View will have to punt for only the 2nd time tonight.
Loss on the play, 4th down.
So Ryan Mitchell is on to punt for the Blazers. Doesn't appear that Harding Academy will send anybody back to return it. And Mitchell will be standing at his own 29-yard line on the right hash. Gets the kick away. And the Blazers will down it at the 20-yard line as Parker King catches it off the bounce.
Mitchell's punt down by Parker King.
I think that ball might have had a little bit more bounce and roll to it had he not fielded it. But as it is, Harding Academy will take over at the 20-yard line with 11:04 to play in the game. (28-6) your score. It's been all Valley View so far in this one. The Wildcats will send 3 receivers to the right. McGalliard to split wide to the near side. Ball gets away from Miller. It's up for grab, rolls into the end zone, and that'll be a Valley View safety. As all Miller could do was chase it down and recover it at the back of the end zone and put 2 more points on the board for Valley View. As now they get their first safety of the year.
Safety, Valley View. That takes your score. Valley View 30, Harding 6.
So it is 30-6. Now Harding Academy will have to kick off to Valley View with 10:58 remaining in the quarter and the game. Andrew Jones, and Parker King set up for the Blazer return on each hash between the 30 and 35-yard lines. Harding will kick from the 20.
Kicking off for the Wildcats, number 20, Isaac Baker.
And Isaac Baker will handle the kicking duties for the Wildcats.
Back to return for the Blazers, Andrew Jones and Parker King.
Baker approaches, puts foot in the ball, and that'll go out of bounds right around the 25-yard line.
Baker's kick out of bounds.
So it appears Valley View will take it at the 35. Or will they? Maybe they're going to make them re-kick. I'm not sure what's going on here. Yep, I think they're going to have to re-kick it. So now they'll back up 5 yards and kick it from the 15.
After the infraction, ball spotted at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Valley View.
Well, Valley View is going to get the ball at the 45-yard line. I'm not sure why that is. I must have missed something there, but the Blazers are going to get the ball at the 45. Throw that out right side to Andrew Jones on the screen pass. He gets to the outside. He's at the 30. Jones at the 20, at the 10, the 5. Another Valley View score is on the board here in Searcy. A 45-yard touchdown pass from Drew Gartman to Andrew Jones.
For the Blazer touchdown.
This score coming with 10:48 to play in the game. Brody Dix on for the extra point kick. Madden Tatum with the hold. The snap, the kick is up, and it is right down the middle. The butt kicking party is on in Searcy. Valley View leads it 37-6. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Attention athletes and coaches, if you or your players have suffered a concussion or other sports-related injury, hyperbaric oxygen treatments have shown to improve incredible results for athletes in all sports. Arkansas Progressive Medicine now offers the hyperbaric oxygen treatment at their office in Jonesboro. Call Arkansas Progressive Medicine to find out more about this groundbreaking treatment. 520-6007. Arkansas Progressive Medicine on Matthews on the Medical Mile, 520-6007.
In the span of about 10 seconds, Valley View puts 9 points on the board. They got a safety and then a 45-yard touchdown pass from Gartman to Andrew Jones. It's now 37-6. Shout out to Coach Jason Smith, who's updated me on the Wynn Greene County Tech game. It is 21-14 Wynn with a 7-point lead with 6 minutes to play in that game over in Paragould. I think that game's at Tech. Here's the kick, which will go out of bounds, so Harding Academy most likely will take this at the 35. But it has been all Valley View tonight in this game that's at one time had a lot of eyes on it. Maybe not so much now since it's turned into a rout, but this was a highly anticipated game, a lot of games that most people consider the game of the week in 5A, and the Blazers have dominated Harding Academy. Miller throws that out right side to Baker out of the backfield, or left side to Baker, and Baker will advance it up to about the 41-yard line.
Baker. Tackle made by Ryder Wooten. 2nd down.
.41 is the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats. 2 receivers to the right. McGalliard is split lonesome left. They'll motion Miles as an H-back to the near side. Hand it off to Baker out of the backfield. Baker spins forward to about the 44, maybe the 45-yard line. Sets up a 3rd and 2 for Harding Academy. 9:55 to play. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Give it off to Baker. Baker running right, punches it up to about the 50-yard line, and that'll move the chains for a Harding Academy first down.
Tackled by Jay Taylor.
Clock stops to move the chains with 9:29 to play in the period. Three wides to the right for the Wildcats. One receiver, McGalliard, to the near side. They're going to throw it to McGalliard. He'll make the catch, an open field, and then gets caught at the 40 and goes down at the 39. Tackle made by Ricky Moffitt. It'll be another first down for Harding Academy. With the ball at the Blazer 39. 8:50 left in the game. Valley View leading 37-6. Three receivers right, two to the near side. The backfield is empty, save for Owen Miller, who will take it, roll right, now reverses direction, comes back to the near side, finds a little room across the middle, and shows his legs off. Now he breaks to the outside. He's across the 30 and has the first down. He steps out of bounds at the 25-yard line. That was an impressive run by Owen Miller.
Owen Miller on the carry for the
He's been on the run for most of his life, for most of the night, but that time able to turn what appeared to be almost a negative play at one time into a big positive play for the Wildcats. First down at the Blazer 25. Four receivers to the left. Miller rolling near side on the bootleg. Now here comes pressure, and down he goes for a sack. He could run, but he couldn't hide before Ryder Wooten caught up to him for a loss back at about the 37. Well, spotted at the 38-yard line. And it's second and 20 plus for Harding Academy. 7:55 to play in the game. Two receivers to the right. McGalliard is wide to the near side. Pistol backfield. Snap is high. They get it down. Hand it off for Baker. Baker with some room across the middle. And he advances it inside the 30. And finally it goes down at about the 26-yard line.
Isaac Baker on the carry. Tackle made by Daniel Richardson. Third down.
Cam Pryor is now taking snaps for Harding Academy as the quarterback. With 7 minutes to play. Third and about 11 here for Harding Academy. At the 26-yard line. Two receivers wide to the left and right. Pryor's back to throw. Rolling right. Here comes pressure. He's being heavily pursued. And he goes down back at about the 31-yard line.
Cam Pryor on the carry for the Wildcats.
Nettleton leading Brooklyn 42-20 with a little over 2 minutes to play in that game at Raider Field. So it's 4th and 14 for Harding. Ball spotted back at the 30-yard line after the Blazers force Harding into another negative play. They'll snap it off the right hash with three receivers to the right, McGalliard wide left. Pryor is the quarterback. Fires across the middle. Catch is made, but it's shy of the first down. Valley View will get the takeover on downs. The catch was made by Miles, but he couldn't get to the line to gain, and Valley View should get the ball back. .6:24 left. Rylan Ramsey made the tackle for Valley View. Blazers will get it at the 17-yard line. believe we've got Levi Manning in to take snaps for Valley View now. He'll throw that out. Right side, it's going to be a completed pass, but it's for a negative yardage play as the pass was completed to Noah Ragsdale, but Harding Academy defenders caught up with him for a 3-yard loss.
Tackle made by Tanner Simmons. Loss of 3, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 13 for the View with 6 minutes remaining in the ball game. Valley View leading Harding Academy 37-6. Ball at the 14 after the loss. 2 receivers left and right. Manning takes the snap. He'll run with it and gets about a 1-yard gain back up to about the 18-yard line. Well, they got a little more than I thought. They're getting back to the original line of scrimmage, so it's a pickup of about 3 and sets up 3rd and 10. Ball will be at the 17. Inside 6 minutes to play. Blazers will move to 5-0, more importantly 2-0 in conference play, and welcome the Win Yellow Jackets to Southwest Jonesboro next week. 1 receiver to the left, 2 to the right. It'll be a running play with Peyton Hicks. Hicks gets to the outside and gets pushed out of bounds at about the 21-yard line.
Peyton Hicks on the carry.
So that'll set up a 4th and 8 for Valley View.
4th down.
As the punt team will hit the field with 5 minutes, 5:04 remaining to be exact in this game. So Ryan Mitchell on to punt for the 3rd time tonight. He'll be standing at his own 10-yard line. And again, Harding Academy will not drop anyone back to return. There will be no rush. It's a high kick up in the lights. Takes a good Valley View bounce and roll. And will be down at the Harding 39-yard line.
But down by number 28, Will Finley.
So with 4:56 left to play in the game, Harding Academy gets it back at their own 39.
On the 39-yard line. Wildcats will start their possession 1st and 10.
We'll see if Cam Pryor will remain in as the Wildcat quarterback for this position, as he was for this possession rather, as he was on the last one. But nope, they're going to run Owen Miller back out there. Christian Bubbas is the running back. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Handed off to Bubbas. Bubbas with some room over the right side and has the 1st down as he's tripped up at midfield at the 50-yard line.
On the carry for the Wildcats. Tackle made by Daniel Richardson.
Daniel Richardson making the tackle for the Blazers secondary. They'll spot the ball at the 49. It's still a 1st down with 4.5 minutes remaining in the game. Two receivers left, 1 to the right for the Wildcats. Miller hands it off to Bubbas. Bubbas dances and gets about a 1-yard gain to about the 49.
Bubbas on the carry. Ryan Mitchell on the tackle.
Looks like a 2-yard gain after the spot. It'll bring up 2nd and a long 8 for the Wildcats. Inside 4 minutes to play now. Three receivers to the left, 2 to the right, leaving Owen Miller alone in the backfield. Drops straight back, gets some protection. Now he'll step up into the pocket. Catch made by McGalliard at the 40-yard line. That should be enough to move the chains for the Wildcats.
Miller's pass complete to Indy McGalliard.
3:30 to play in the game.
Tackle made by number 35, Luke Herringer. That reception good for a Harding Wildcat.
Two receivers, wide left and right. Bubbas will now motion out as a 3rd receiver to the near side. They'll throw a complete screen pass to McGalliard, and he'll advance it up to about the 34-yard line.
Miller's pass complete to Indy McGalliard.
Sets up a 2nd and 5 for Harding with 2:55 to play.
Gain of 5, 2nd down.
Again, the line of scrimmage is the Valley View 34. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Give it off to Bubbas. Bubbas dances to the outside and gets caught at the 31.
Christian Bubbas.
Tackle made by Kobe Webster.
Tackle made by Kobe.
It's 3rd and 1 for Harding. Spotted at the 30 with 2:14 remaining. Blazers leading 37-6. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Give it to Bubbas. Bubbas hesitates in the backfield and then gets caught. And they'll blow the play dead. That'll be a loss of a yard, maybe closer to 2 yards.
Loss of 2.
Actually, it's about a 2.5-yard loss, and sets up 4th and about 3.5 for Harding Academy with 1:44 left. .90 seconds remaining in the game now with 2 receivers to the right, McGalliard to the left. Throw it out right side to Miles. He's got the first down, and he will probably score, and he does. So a 34-yard pass from Miller to Miles gets Harding Academy on the board for the 2nd time tonight. Score coming with 1:16 to play.
Miles for the Harding touchdown.
Isaac Baker on. Correction, that is Hunter Hopkins on for the Harding Academy extra point kick. Kick is up. And he missed another one. So with 1:16 to play, it's 37-12. We'll be back to close this one out soon in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
Harding Academy gets its 2nd score of the night as the Wildcats cover 61 yards and 6 plays unofficially, capped off by Owen Miller's 34-yard scoring pass to Joseph Miles as we now await the Wildcat kickoff. They missed the extra point kick, so that leaves the score at 37-12. This kick will go into the end zone for a touchback. Valley View will get it at the 20-yard line with $1:16 left to play. So most likely we're going to see whoever's taking snaps for Valley View here take a couple of knees, and then the Blazers will head back to Jonesboro with their 2nd conference victory of the year under their belt and their 5th overall as they improve to 5-0. That'll be between the hashes at the 20. And I believe it's is that Madden Tatum in at quarterback? It is. Out of the gun. Takes the snap and takes a knee.
Ball down by Mason Taylor.
So that'll be about a 5-yard loss as he was in the shotgun when he took the snap. And he remains in the shotgun. Inside a minute to play. We're at 40 seconds left now. This will be the last snap of the game coming up, barring a timeout, which I don't anticipate anyone calling. Madden Tatum takes the snap, takes another knee, and most likely that was the last snap of the game. It's handshakes all around as the Blazers go to 5-0 and spank Harding Academy tonight by a count of 37-12. We will step aside for a 3-minute timeout and come back with our America's Navy postgame show. We will name a JOSM player of the game during our recap, and that comes your way in 3 minutes on the EAB Sports Network.
You all hear me tell the stories on our Glenn St. ads, and I enjoy people coming to me and referring to certain stories. Some of these stories go way back. We will continue to tell stories, mention our troops, and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glenn St. and God bless our troops.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're not just a bank, we're a part of your community. That's why we're dedicated to being the neighbors who are in your corner right here in Arkansas. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for your future, or managing your everyday finances, Farmers and Merchants Bank has the friendly local knowledge and personalized services to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, supporting the community we all call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Valley View High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Bear does it all for you.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We welcome you back to First Security Stadium here in Searcy, where Valley View rolls into town and puts a 37-12 thumping on the Wildcats of Harding Academy as the View improves to 5-0, undefeated through the first half of the season. They are also now 2-0 in conference play as they head back to Central Dealership Stadium next week to play host to Wynn. And I just got the final score on the Wynn Greene County Tech game. Wynn guts it out and wins it 21-14. So the Yellow Jackets will come in at 2-0 as well in conference play next week, and the stage is set once again for another big conference game, this one between the Yellow Jackets and the Blazers. Recapping this second half as we welcome you into our America's Navy postgame report. It was 21-0, Valley View ahead at halftime. Harding Academy got the ball to begin the second half and drove 55 yards in 5 plays. They scored on a 12-yard pass play from Owen Miller to Joseph Miles. The extra point kick was no good, leaving the score 21-6. Valley View would immediately answer as the Blazers covered 80 yards in 11 plays, scoring with 5:26 to play in the third. on a 3-yard run by Drew Gartman. The extra point kick by Brody Dix made it 28-6. Then Valley View would get a safety early in the fourth period. A bad snap got away from Owen Miller, and he had to chase it through the back of the end zone. That put 2 more points on the board for Valley View to make it 30-6. Then they had the free kick to Valley View, and the Blazers wasted no time putting points on the board. A one-play, 45-yard scoring drive as Gartman hooked up with Andrew Jones for a 45-yard strike just 10 seconds later to make it 37-6. And then Harding Academy got its final score of the night with 1:16 left to play as Owen Miller found Joseph Miles once again, this time for a 34-yard pass play. Again, they missed the extra point kick. The drive covered 61 yards and 6 plays to set the final score at 37-12 as the Blazers even the series with the Wildcats now at 2 apiece. But more importantly, Valley View is 2-0 in conference play and 5-0 overall as they remain unbeaten on the season and get set to welcome Wynn to town next week. We need to name a JOSM player of the game, and after a performance like this, that is quite a challenge. So many Valley View players played well tonight. Drew Gartman had a great game. On the defensive side, Ryder Wooten played balls out. He was all over the Harding Academy quarterback and really anybody who touched the ball for Harding Academy for most of the night. He played a great game, but I'm going to give my JOSM Player of the Game award tonight to the Valley View offensive line because Drew Gartman had incredible protection for most of the night. I mean, I can really only remember 1 or 2 times. He got sacked 1 time in the second half and maybe only 1 other time where they forced him into an uncomfortable situation. But for most of the night, he had all the time that he needed to find his receivers, and it worked to his advantage. And the Blazers get the 37-12 win tonight here against Harding Academy. So again, that'll be the final score. The Blazers get the win, 37-12. They're now 5-0, 2-0 in conference play, and back at home at Central Dealership Stadium next week against the Wynn Yellow Jackets, who will also come in 2-0 in conference play after a 21-14 win tonight against Greene County Tech. I want to say a big shout out tonight to our crew behind the scenes, including my guy who was ordinarily going to be my color guy tonight, but because of the technical issues we didn't have another microphone that worked for Tyson Leblon, but he did a great job spotting for me tonight, and I certainly appreciate his help. And also to Taylor Settlemeyer and the talented crew of Valley View High School students in the digital media program behind the scenes on the Blazer News Network for our streaming scene. So thanks to all of those guys. Thanks to you for listening, and hopefully we'll see you at Central Dealership Stadium 1 week from tonight as Wynn comes calling for another big 5A East showdown at Central Dealership Stadium. Again, your final, Valley View wins at 37-12. I'm Randy Myers. Thank you for joining us. Have a great week. EAB Sports Network.
You've been listening to Valley View Blazer football on the Blazer News Network and FM News Talk 1021, presented by NEA Baptist, the United States Navy, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Kavanaugh Auto Group, and First National Bank.